passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located
This
throughout
weather
the
is
cabin, in
really
addition to any
intense.
crew member instructions.
Hope it's not a bumpy ride. Hanging with the crew now. We're all ready to go.
Oh, no, that's Spanx. You don't want to be seeing Spanx.
We made it. The 14.5 hours flight. We're here.
I'm in my office.
We're in his office.
It's
Look at
number
that.
one office in the world.
The number one office in the world. That's amazing.
Straight to the center, sir. Go down. Sorry, sir. Go down.
We officially made it to Johannesburg. Now we're gonna head out to Shikori Lodge, about 2.5 hours north, I believe. iPhone 6 for reference. Pretty big guy. Wonder where he's going. Alright, look at this beautiful. Let's talk. So since before coming to South Africa, I had a word in my mind, the word detachment. The word detachment, I wasn't sure what it was exactly. I know what detach means, but the action of detachment. So I looked it up in the dictionary and I found that detachment means to separate from a larger thing. So I kept thinking about this word, and what I found was the only thing that made sense to me visually was the space shuttle. You know, the Discover, the Atlantis, the Endeavor, and they have three things that really brought to my attention. And these three things each have a function that at some point during the flight needs to detach. So they have the fuel tank, they have the rockets that propels the plane up in the air, and then they have the area where the crews go, the one that looks like a plane, which I'm not sure what it's called right now. But if it comes to my mind, I'll let you know. But then I thought about it, like, the yellow thing is what holds the fuel. The rockets, you know, these rockets hold the propellers, you know, they're the propellers. But the only thing that actually makes it to space is the plane, you know, the place where the crew is. And if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense because every single one of them has a part to do with this specific thing. Now you have the fuel tank, since it's so big, you know, it doesn't make it to space and it burns as soon as it hits the atmosphere. The two rockets that are flying, you know, these things fall off not even 2 minutes. That's crazy. Not even 2 minutes after they have actually taken off. And the one thing that makes it to space is the orbiter. That's the word. In our lives, we sometimes do not detach from the things that are holding us back. So what are those things that hold you back? Oh, hey, buddy. You're going to follow me? So what are these things that hold you back? I mean, is it a relationship? Is it an emotion? Is it something that you went through? Because those things may be holding you back to reach your fullest potential, your dreams, your goals. So when I think about this area of detaching, I was like, why? I gotta tell. Hey. So when I think about what I kept thinking about this, I was like, why? Why is this in my mind? I kept thinking, you know, like, there's got to be a purpose behind this. And I just came to the realization that if I don't detach from those things, I'm not going to be able to advance. It's like something's holding me back. If you go back to the example of the space shuttle, there's a funny thing about it, that if those parts of the space shuttle, when it's going up, if they don't detach, the space shuttle is never gonna make it, or the orbiter is never gonna make it to space. We're going on a game drive.
Right. Any allergies or that? If you don't like it, spit it out afterwards. Let me just get out of the way.
Oh, it's very dry.
Very dry, very chalky like.
Yeah.
It like sucks the spit from your mouth.
It does,
Yeah,
yeah.
it does, it does. But
Yeah.
you'll find that your heartburn goes away now, eh? No? Does it work for you?
You mustn't swallow it though.
That's why I take extra. Who swallowed?
Detachment is a decision that you have to make in order to be able to remove the things that you don't need and move forward. There's many people in history, including people in the Bible, that had to let go of things in order for them to move forward. So don't get stuck with the things that you have. There's always an option. I told you that already. There's always an option. So look up. Take a moment to look around, examine your life, and see what things are causing you to hold back, and take that and move forward. Because I know there's a better future for out there. Hey, hope to see you next time. Thank you for visiting.